Oh, fuck. This one. Yeah. Live chat. I saw a photo, you look joyous. My eyes are green, I eat my veggies. Sweet baby ink. Magic, what? Magic, new magic. Alrighty. Oh. Ad blockers are not allowed on YouTube. Jesus. Yeah, sure. Second chat. I don't want to get in trouble. Don't massacre me, please, YouTube. I'm just an innocent little boy. Dad, I just got a magic wand. We can finally be together. Fucking. Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck. I'm fucking tired, Jay. I can't lie. Oh, man. Ugh. Anyways. I want to watch this because I didn't watch this yesterday, and I want to watch this because this, we all know that, like, what do you call look at the top comment for this. Penguin Zero in a few hours. The Valve situation is crazy. Did he actually make a video on this? Wait, hold up. Did Charlie actually make a video on this yet? If he hasn't, I'm surprised that he hasn't. Where is it? No, he hasn't. I'm surprised. Maybe he will. Maybe tomorrow there might be a video of him. But you know, the whole entire like community market and the trading of when it comes to like items in, you know, CS has always been a bit like, it's always been a bit questionable. So I'm very intrigued to see what Coffee has to
make a video exposing a single Counter-Strike casino, but I decided to expose the whole industry instead, which led us from pitchforks to people rushing stages, millionaires making excuses, and esports teams who say they can't survive without gambling. The lack of any accountability making me wonder about the biggest casino of them all, Valve, the owner of Counter-Strike. Now, if you've watched the last few episodes, you know there's a lot of opinions about what the problem is, who's the villain, who's the good guy. Hardly anyone agrees on anything. But I did find one thing that nearly everyone agrees on.
I started gambling on Counter-Strike when I was probably 13 years old.
13 years old. I think it was 14.
Damn. Valve definitely does have an underage gambling problem.
Valve gets them young, bro. They get them young. So what they do is that Valve starts them off, and then they get funneled into Kick, and then before you know it, by the time they're 21, they're on stake, and they're putting the 10 grand on black. They're putting all their life savings on black. That's what happens, man.
I think Valve does have an underage gambling problem.
Yes, it is underage gambling disguised because it holds real life value.
Underage, middle age, overage, however you want to slice it.
When I was young, that's the most easily influential age to get people in, because I can't go to a real casino and gamble.
Like what I did back then was I went to our local.
Yo, Playboy Cardi. Damn, bro. up,
video
man?
game store, bought like $20 worth of Steam credits, I would buy skins with those $20 credits,
Jesus.
no verification at all.
Right, this is the most consistent answer I've received in a story where no one agrees on anything. Underage gambling is rampant on Counter-Strike. Not only that, Valve has known this was a problem for at least 8 years.
course they
And for
have,
those
but they
8
make
years,
so much money. Why do
Valve
they
has
care?
done things here and there, but they've never seriously tackled offshore gambling issues, with some speculating the reasons why.
I think they have all the responsibility. I mean, you could pass me some of that if you want, but ultimately they're the kingpin, reaping in all of the money, or majority of the money, and there's a reason why they haven't killed it yet. They've possessed the power for all these years, but they allow it
I'll
to
tell
go.
you what. You know what Valve's business model is? This is what their business model has been for a few years now. Do nothing and win. That's it. That's literally what they have done for years now. Valve just sits there, does absolutely nothing, and then they win. That's all they do. It's legit, and people just like it's one of those things where the more you acknowledge it, the worse it is. So if you ignore it, people just don't care about it. Then it's only when you acknowledge it that's when people start caring.
And I feel like they do the bare minimum crackdown to allow it to keep operating.
That's right. Now, the person you just heard has ulterior motives for putting the blame on someone else. Either way, today I want to investigate Valve's role in Counter-Strike gambling, how we got here, what Valve can do about it, and how they've been fighting the change that is so desperately needed. So let's start from 2013.
I mean, I have to admit, for right now, coffee will probably change my mind, but right now, to me, when it comes to like the gambling and stuff like that, that side of it, to me, it's on the person gambling. Gambling to me has always been, it's not the casino's fault, you know, it's the person gambling. They can go out and get help. They should stop and all that. Like, and if they're 13 and they're doing it, that's on the parents. Right now, who knows? It could change, but you know.
When loot boxes were first introduced to the game, in an update Valve called the Arms Deal. It was first described as all the illicit thrills of black market weapons trafficking without any of the danger, which is kind of true. They did create a black market of skin betting. The only thing that I find false here is the quote, without any of the danger, because if you look at the wrong casino, this guy might show up at your house. Either way, the Arms Deal update was the start of Counter-Strike gambling as we know it, with the introduction specifically of loot boxes. We're going to open one here so you can experience what that's like. First, you take out your wallet, pay $2.50,
Get a
the
knife.
case opens, and a wheel spins where items of varying rarity pass by. Knives and gloves are particularly
Oh, that's not a
valuable
bad
because
one.
they're particularly rare, but usually you get an item worth pennies. Now, you might notice this whole process, especially the near misses, resembles a slot machine. I believe that's not an accident. This is the same company that hired experimental psychologists to design parts of their games.
So my name is Mike Amender. I'm an experimental psychologist at Valve, applying knowledge and methodologies from psychology to game design. So thinking about how knowledge of human behavior can impact the choices that we're making. The hope is that we can take what we know about psychology, about the predictable ways humans might react or respond, and apply it to game design and induce various responses or particular responses.
Right, Valve is a game studio that uses psychology to manipulate user behavior, and it's hard.
Every aspect does this though. Like this isn't just special to Valve. This is like other video games do this. Gacha games do this as well. 100%. Gacha games do this. Any other, like, I remember there was a video talking about how drive-thrus, like they're psychologically built so that, you know, the way that drive-thrus are made, it's meant to, like, you know, manipulate you more. Every aspect of life, there's always some, like, every single company is trying to figure out the psychological way of the way the brain works to try and get people to spend more money one way or the other. Every single company does this.
Harmless in some areas.
It's not good, but I'm just saying every company does this.
When optimizing for fun or excitement. But when we look at loot boxes, what is Valve optimizing for?
Oh, money.
What behaviors are they trying to cause when they make their loot boxes look like a slot? And the answer, I believe, is they want you to just spend more money.
Of course.
And making a slot simulator has been incredibly effective for that. In total, some estimates are that 1.9 billion cases have been sold. At $2.50 per case, that's $4.9 billion for Valve, all spent on video game cosmetics. You can then trade these on the Steam store, which all gets Valve even more money because they take a cut. Last year alone, Counter-Strike made about $1 billion opening cases.
$1 billion just on cases? And this is CS as well. This is just cases that he's saying. So like, does this count of the reselling of skins as well? Because like cases are one thing, but then reselling of the skins would be another,
The
right?
skins update was a big change for the community.
Of course it
Giving you something you can buy, something that you can customize your guns.
It's done where it doesn't necessarily impact gameplay, but it gives people this exciting element to keep coming back and keep playing to get more skins.
So you might be surprised to learn that although Valve designed a machine that looks like gambling, Valve actually insists that it's not. This is because of a loophole where technically Valve doesn't let you cash out your skins. You can sell them for money for your Steam wallet, but you can't convert that Steam wallet for cash. So the skins are technically worth nothing in the real world. They're just worth something in Steam.
Wait, I thought you could take out your money from your Steam wallet. I thought you could. Huh, maybe not.
Marketplace, meaning their slot machine of skins isn't gambling at all, or that's what they would say. The expected value is actually zero. And all that sounds great, except for the fact that obviously you can go to these third-party sites and get real money, real crypto. You can also go sell them on trading websites, which is also a huge part of this economy, where you can go sell your skins for cash. You never have to interface with the slot machine side of it. So this idea that skins aren't worth money is just not true. It's just that Valve isn't directly allowing cash outs, which is a loophole that allows people of all ages to open loot boxes, trade skins for money, all without showing ID. It's worth saying this loophole isn't new. It's the same thing pachinko parlors use in Japan because there, gambling is illegal. But pachinko parlors are gambling, but technically not, because when you gamble, instead of winning cash, you win these small silver balls, which once again, you can't cash out in the parlor. You have to go to a third-party vendor.
換金所が別にあるから
それはなんで別にあるんですか？
まあそこでお金のやり取りしたら犯罪なんで、犯罪ってかギャンブルになっちゃうんで、景品をもらうって体で景品をもらってそれを近くの換金所でお金に換えてるからセーフっていう認識です一応。
網目をくぐってるみたい。
There is so many like laws and stuff where you can find loopholes around, but people don't care about. When it comes to gambling, people will find any loophole they can to get around gambling. Any. It doesn't matter what it is. They will find something. But I don't know what it is with the human psychology, but people love gambling. Like big time.
って言ってました。
All reminiscent of exactly what Valve does too. You can't cash it out in the Steam store. You can only cash it out on third-party sites. It's just gambling with extra steps.
Yeah.
However, one player of the game explained to me that even this is a pretty weak excuse.
Has anyone explained to you the Steam decks? So this right here, it's the maxed out version. I think it's like 650 spent in Steam funds. Now, how do you get Steam funds? You can put money on, you can sell stuff on the store, you can unbox a case, get a $1,000 knife, sell it, and then get this. So items don't have value. How do I buy this?
So you can, okay, so you can use your Steam currency to buy a Steam. Oh, that's.
Yeah, he makes a good point. I think it's pointless to argue too long against these loopholes, though, because there's millions of arguments, some used by Valve, other used by Counter-Strike casinos, for why gambling isn't gambling. You have Clash's sweepstakes loophole, hype drops, you never lose money loophole. You have CSGO roll saying you can only cash out skins. Everyone in this story, from casinos to Valve, is using legal loopholes. So instead of trying to legal eagle all of them, I'm just appealing to your common sense. If it looks like gambling, mimics gambling, and the players say it's gambling,
It's probably gambling.
it's gambling. Now that we understand this, let's take a look at one of Valve's streams.
It's gambling with extra steps.
positions they've ever had to take. See, back in 2016, when gambling sites hit mainstream news for scamming a bunch of their users and underage
the whole
gambling,
Tom Syndicate
Valve looked
situation?
really bad
I remember
and
that.
said they were going to put a stop to Steam users who run a gambling business. To do this, they sent out several cease and desist letters, and some of those sites ceased, but others didn't. 8 years later, some of the same casino sites are still operating. Meanwhile, influencers are clearly still getting paid millions of dollars. Esports teams are still sponsored by many of these gambling businesses that Valve supposedly wants to shut down. This is where we come to a question. Why does Valve say they want to shut down gambling, but they fail to actually do it? Some will say they can't. Like, these offshore casinos are literally impossible to stop, but I don't buy that. This is the same company who will happily destroy parents in court who sue them for pushing gambling. Where's Valve's legal appetite to go after these?
I reckon they've got like a little bit of a, you let us survive and we'll give you some kind of money kind of thing. You know what I mean? That's what it's looking like right now. It's looking like a, oh yeah, hey Valve, let us survive. We'll give you a little bit of money. Don't worry about it. We'll give you some of the money that we earn from these skins. We'll give it
offshore casinos. I don't know. It seems to me they could have banned this all a long time ago using any number of IP arguments, legal attacks, or simply software patches. Why they haven't is where we have to get into speculation. I have two thoughts as to why. Firstly, I believe it's good for Valve to be in an eternal fight against gambling. It's good optics. If you never defeat the evil offshore casinos, no one has to wonder why your loot boxes look so much like slot machines. We got to defeat the evil offshore casino guys first, guys. In fact, this is the exact attitude they had in 2016.
It feels like Valve itself has specifically designed this game to operate almost exactly like a slot machine.
Even back then, Valve got a lot of heat for exactly the same things we're talking about.
It's really
now.
funny when you look at like other loot boxes that have been out there. It's not like this, the rolling like a slot machine. You know, the rest of them, like if you look at Overwatch, the way that they did their loot boxes, it was more of just like it rattles and then poof, what you get. Same with like Apex, it's like, oop, this is what you get. And same with Valve's, it's just like, close, but fuck you.
Felt that the casinos were doing worse things, so before we demanded change from Valve, everyone felt that we should address the casino problem first, and Valve was happy to play the hero and send those cease and desist letters out. So if you can always pass the buck to someone more shady than you and say you're working on it, it's easy to avoid problems at home. That's my first guess, but there's a second, maybe more insidious answer. Shutting down offshore gambling is just not a priority because it's not very profitable. It may even cost Valve money, even though they probably would deny this and say they don't have the data. You see, Valve may profit from these casinos indirectly. That is according to the journalist at People Makes Games. They made this argument better than I ever could, and I'm going to use a portion of their great documentary here.
We've got Steam over here and the betting sites over here on different websites, and both industries claim no relationship with the other. But to start with, the culture of skin betting is for many people a feature of Valve's games as advertised by YouTubers and streamers and virally by your friends who are gambling. Valve is going to be acquiring more visibility and players for its games from anyone who finds this extra functionality appealing. A thought I heard from almost all of the gamblers I spoke to was that Valve can't shut down these casinos permanently because that would wreck the market value of skins, thereby hurting every player who owns any Valve skins. But to me, that just sounds like evidence that one big reason Valve skins are so valuable and why people want them so bad is Valve allowing the betting sites to exist.
Look, I'll be honest, I think he's right. Valve is indirectly profiting from these casinos, but it's not just one journalist's opinion. Even experts have concluded the same thing.
So, in January of 2016, the Washington State Gambling Commission, and that's the top regulatory body in Washington State where Valve is headquartered.
I just got a couple of my glasses, by the way. Fuck this guy.
They received a complaint that prompted them to begin an investigation into Valve Corporation. 21 months later, when that investigation concluded, what they said was Valve, quote, knowingly facilitates the illegal wagering of skins, end quote. And the question, that it really came down to for these regulators was, is Valve benefiting? In the opinion of the regulators, yes.
Yeah. So this feels like a really big deal. Washington basically concluded what a lot of people have.
So it's not necessarily like I was saying before, where it's like Valve lets these companies exist and maybe these companies give Valve a cut under the table. It's more or less because these gambling sites exist, they basically up the prices of these skins so that when people sell them on the Steam market, the prices are higher than what they would be without these websites. Like, these websites pump up the prices and inflate the prices of all these skins, not just on the websites, but also on the Steam market as well, at least from what I'm garnering from this.
Suspected, but why did nothing happen?
What the regulators told me is that the prosecutors didn't feel that they would be able to prosecute the case successfully, so they did not pursue a case. Now, that doesn't take away from the findings of the regulators, who are the experts on this. It just means that a case was never taken to court.
Huh. So even though regulators found one thing, prosecutors have declined to pursue it. Now, of course, I did think all of this was pretty shocking, so of course I wanted to ask Valve follow-up questions, but they didn't respond to my request for an interview or for comment. However, I did find interviews from about 8 years ago during the first scandal where Valve was asked very similar questions about whether they benefited from all this gambling. And the way they respond is kind of telling.
For Counter-Strike in particular, I'm curious if you feel like gambling is a...
Do you see how he's all leaned back? He's relaxing, and all of a sudden he heard Counter-Strike gambling. He's like, well, hold up a second, wait, what? I need to
pause it in that.
Look at them both. They're like,
as
yep.
you feel like it's grown interest in the game over the past few years that it's been available.
Yeah. So I mean, well, what's the question?
Has gambling led to greater interest in Counter-Strike?
Has it?
Yes.
We don't know. We don't have any data to support that.
Yeah, but
yeah. So I don't know.
Isn't that incredible? A company that nearly has all the data has no idea if $1 billion gambling industry helps them. This is a company that hires literal economists to work on their video game economies. They say in those job descriptions, one thing we have at Valve is data, lots and lots of data. Yet on this one issue,
we don't have any data to support that.
And we're supposed to believe they've never conclusively found.
Yes, Jack. What do you want? You're saying, dude. Yes. How may I help you? You been in chat before? No. What's up? I paused my video for you, man. Come on. This guy.
Kind of gambling hurts or helps them? I find it hard to believe. Especially when, in the same interview a little bit later, the CEO, Gabe Newell, claims data isn't really hard to get in Valve.
Of course
if there's something I need to know, I can find out about it.
We don't have any data.
And information is pretty freely available inside of the company. There's, you know...
See right there? That's Gaming Jesus right there. Gabe Newell, Gaming Jesus.
It's just not hard to, if there's something you need to know, to find out about it. But there's no, you pull your information, there's no push towards you.
Right. Of course it's not hard to find the information. These are the people who own Steam. They have all the information. So here's a fun rule for you to think about. Anytime a company with this much data tells you, we don't have the data, it means we don't like what the data says, or we don't want to know what the data says, so we've avoided looking. And by the way, Valve admits only moments later that the Counter-Strike player base goes up when Valve releases things that make the game, quote, a stickier experience.
That growth in the player base typically comes either after the game has been on sale, or after we've added some features to the game that make the game a stickier experience.
Okay, we're getting somewhere.
Like
Growth happens when Valve makes their game a stickier experience. Now, I've got a follow-up. What's a stickier experience than a casino? It's so sticky, people have a problem stopping. You can't honestly say our player base grows with the stickier experience, and also we have no data that gambling has grown interest in Counter-Strike, because those two sentences are not compatible. And oh, by the way, we've been fighting gambling for 8 years and we keep getting outsmarted by 20-something-year-olds in Curacao. Like, you're just not trying that hard then. But we've even got more evidence for their lack of effort here, because Valve will occasionally take action on casinos. Most often when they've been pressured to do so by bad press. Just take the PGL Majors, which started this whole thing. It was a horrible look for Valve, directly caused by the casinos. The result of that was almost immediately an update released only days later that for the first time in a while actually did something. Basically, Valve made it so that when you traded something in Counter-Strike, it was hard to then gamble that item. Basically, they changed a way that items showed up in your inventory. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but it kind of messed up the way casinos were tracking items. Now, the end result of this is that casinos, along with skin traders in general, are slightly punished. Now, my point here is this patch could have been done at any time. The reason it happened a few days after the PGL Major was this disruption. This was a clear signal from Valve to the casinos. You stepped out of line, you caused trouble, we'll cause you trouble, right? I should note, the casinos are going to find workarounds to this, but there aren't infinite workarounds. It's obvious to everyone, including the casinos, that if Valve really wanted to shut them down, they could, since Valve ultimately controls the ecosystem by which...
Valve has that much money. If they want to shut you down, they will find a way to do so. Without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Everyone trades and tracks items. So if they wanted to definitively shut down the casinos, they could. But it just is going to require work. Work that Valve doesn't seem to have a huge appetite to do. Maybe because it would impact other players. Maybe because they just historically haven't done that work unless they're forced to by press, governments, or the casinos themselves to do so. Now look, it might feel like I'm being a little harsh towards Valve here, or I'm putting a lot of the responsibility on them. And if it feels that way, it's because I am. I do think they need to be the ones to change for two reasons. One, no matter where you look in the chain of responsibility from influencers all the way to governments, everything points to them. Valve is easily the most equipped to solve things because they are a single stakeholder. Everywhere else you look, there's coordination problems. At the influencer level, if you don't take Gamba money, other influencers will. At the casino level, you want to be more regulated, your competitor doesn't. Even at the esports level, you don't take a gambling sponsorship, your competitor will. Even at the government level, if one country bans it, just take a VPN somewhere else where it's not banned. Not to mention, even when governments do ban it, and by the way, I think they should be part of the solution, but even when they do ban it, Valve can try to maliciously avoid regulation with new loopholes, which is not a hypothetical. They've literally done this. In France, for instance, where loot boxes that can be traded for money are banned, Valve updated their game just in France to put in what they call an X-ray scanner, where you can see the content.
They just don't care. They're just like, oh, you guys want to ban it? You guys want to ban gambling? Don't worry, man. We'll just change it a little bit, but it's still the same. It's still the same.
Of your loot box before you open it, making the results technically not random. The catch is, though, you can't open another loot box until you pay to finish opening the one you've scanned. It's just a workaround the law to allow the same gambling, just legally, I guess. But it turns out this may have been a tactical mistake because it kind of gave away the game Valve is playing. Because remember, they're trying to pretend not to be gambling, but this loophole they're using is literally a loophole slot machine companies use, where they will do what's called pre-reveal the result of a slot spin before you spin, and say it's not gambling as well. In states like Missouri in America, this is how gambling companies were trying to avoid the gambling classification. Funnily enough, while learning about this loophole, I found this. Quote, the gambling companies don't like each other and will claim one company is breaking the rules while they apparently follow them. I'm getting flashbacks to this story as well. But the point is, if Valve is resorting to using gambling companies' loopholes, from the pachinko parlor loophole to the pre-spin loophole, What does that say about what they're selling? Even Valve's own users are realizing this. In a post about the French law where they dodged it with this pre-reveal, people are saying, quote, they seriously skirted the laws that stupidly easily. Sounds like Valve is using loopholes taken straight from casinos. So that's why I'm saying, yes, countries should regulate predatory loot boxes designed as slot machines. Yes, influencers shouldn't take dirty deals. Yes, casinos should in theory self-regulate. But if we're looking where to lay out a plan to fix Valve's underage gambling problem, it all comes back to Valve. No one else can unilaterally shut this down except for them. And at the same time, no one stands to make so much money from keeping it open and lying about what exactly these cases are, using the same arguments casinos have been making for decades as Valve. And that's why I'm being so harsh, because frankly, they deserve it. This isn't some indie video game studio that's struggling to survive. Valve is pound for pound one of the most profitable companies in the world, period. Not just because of gambling, in spite of it. With just Steam, they're already larger than most publicly traded gaming companies, affecting millions of people a day without gambling. So it isn't crazy to expect basic responsibility from a company who touches so many lives. Unfortunately, Valve is not only uniquely able to take action, they're also uniquely equipped to avoid it. They're privately owned, an international company, and are known for not responding to journalists in situations like this or reacting to the press in any way.
Like I said earlier, Valve's business model is do nothing and win. That's what they do. They do that all the time. Whenever controversy comes up, something comes up against them, they say nothing, do nothing, and then they win. It happens all the time. Legitimately happens all the time.
Hey, so for my last argument, I'm not going to say a word. I'm just going to let Daddy Gabe do the talking. In the
Lord Savior Gabe.
Hopes of inspiring some change at this megacorp. Here's Gabe's thoughts on Valve and their responsibility.
People at Valve have to get used to working without a safety net. There's nothing between you and a customer. You can do something. You can come in that morning, and by 2 o'clock in the afternoon, you have a million customers, right? And
they're all emailing you.
They're all me emailing you, and you probably should fix it, right? But nobody's looking over your shoulder, and for some people that's liberating. For some people it's terrifying.
Yeah. I really can't think of anything that better captures the Valve gambling story. You've screwed 1 million customers. You should probably fix it, but no one's looking over your shoulder. It has been 8 years since Valve set out to end these black market casinos built around their game. And still, the industry is alive and well. In fact, the harassment and threats in that industry are worse than ever. Meanwhile, Counter-Strike's own competitive players, influencers, and casinos all say there's an underage gambling problem, but Valve seems no closer to fixing that either. Maybe that's because the only way to fix it is to acknowledge that Counter-Strike's loot boxes are a little too close to slot machines. And look, I'm not even saying that if they want to go that route, they can't. But at least ID your customers, at least acknowledge what it actually is. Otherwise, you're just trying to have your cake and eat it too. You want gambling without any of the responsibility that comes with it.
Valve has been lying to us this whole entire time about the cake is a lie. The cake is not a lie. The cake is there. But the thing is that Valve has eaten it. There was a cake, but Valve ate the cake.
And we all know that kind of cake is a lie.
Yep, there we go. Yeah. Should have just waited for
Look,
it.
I know this is a long shot, and maybe it's pointless. I look back 8 years and I see many of the same stories of victims, villains, and Valve with zero real change. But knowing the odds are slim hasn't stopped kids from getting addicted. So it's not going to stop me either.
Jesus.
This is a gamble I'm willing to take.
Valve did not reply for comment on this stuff. Of course not. They're not going to. I mean, this is always awesome work. CoffeeZilla always does like really good work. And this video, it came out yesterday for me, and it's already got 3.3 million views. Like, that's insane. And the thing is that after this, because it's gotten so much attention, right? I feel like Valve is might do what they've done in every single time that another one of these situations come up. They'll ban some websites, but make it out like they're doing something, and then after a while, after this blows over, they'll just let it happen again. That's what they do. Like I said, what's Valve's business tactic? Do nothing and win. That's what they always do. They always do that. Valve does nothing and still wins. And you know what? You could bash them all you want, and it's fair enough, but it's worked. It's worked this whole entire time. It's worked for many years, and it's gonna keep on working. I definitely think this is bad. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that these gambling, this CS gambling is good or anything like that. I'm not saying that at all. It's bad. 100% it is, because it's you get 13-year-old kids who are gambling. It's terrible. But will it change? No. No, of course not. No, it's not going to. There's certain things in this world where it makes too much money for it to stop. That's the reason why. It's this industry makes so much money. We saw it. He made examples of other countries where they find loopholes for actual gambling. For obviously this is gambling, but for video games, real life gambling, the pachinko machines. They find loopholes. People will find loopholes. And even though the government should do something because it's just people are getting around these loopholes, at the end of the day, it makes so much money that they don't care. That's what it really is. So that's why I think that, yes, it's bad. Do I see this changing though? No. No, I don't. I see it maybe Valve doing something for a short period of time, but in the long term, no, it's not going to change. It's going to stay the same. It's how it's always been. That's how it will keep on being. That's just, yeah. It's just how it is, unfortunately. Also, I want to watch this video because this looks hilarious, bro. It's Trump most insane quotes out of context.
In Springfield, they're eating the dog.
Oh my god, when this went down, this whole they're eating the dogs thing, bro. Oh, this was so fucking funny, man. Oh, Twitter was just. They were having a field day for a whole day. It was hilarious.
The people that came in, they're eating the cats. They're eating
the dogs.
They're eating the
They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets.
Pets of the people that live there.
No, get those lights off. Off. Turn them off. They're too bright. Turn them off. Turn them off. Let's go. Ready? Turn off the lights. Turn off the lights.
Getting a good picture, everybody, so we look nice and handsome and thin.
Beautiful.
Perfect.
You got fatty over here. Look at him, bro. Look at those. Look at that chin, bro. Jesus, man. What he eats in a day could feed his whole entire country. You know what I mean?
Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi is dead. Latin music superstar Nicky Jam. Do you know Nicky? She's hot. Where's Nicky? Where's Nicky? Thank you, Nicky. Great to be having you here.
We love you, Nicky. Thank you, Nicky.
Now you have to get. Oh, look. Come here. I'm glad he came up.
Total chick, bro.
Bing, bing, bong, bong, bing, bing, bing. You know that.
This is a tough business to run for president.
I know. You're a tough guy, Jeb.
And we need to have a leader that is.
I have a great relationship with the blacks. I've always had a great relationship with the blacks.
We won with young. We won with old. We won with highly educated. We won with poorly educated. I love the poorly educated.
I love the poorly educated. I love them. Stupid people, they're great. They're really great.
Jobs in the United States.
I fucking love it so much. Yo, what's up, Frankie? Look at how Jack takes
From
that.
China. Darling.
China.
Darling, is the wind blowing today? I'd like to watch television, darling. Nobody has done more for the black community than Donald Trump.
What the fucking dog just scared the shit out of me.
And if you look, with the exception of Abraham Lincoln, possible exception, but the exception of Abraham Lincoln, I will give him 10 strokes. She was always of Indian heritage, and she was only promoting Indian heritage. I didn't know she was black. until a number of years ago when she happened to turn black, and now she wants to be known as black.
Oh, man.
So I don't know, is she Indian?
He loves these stupid people, bro. Like, as an Aussie, like, and someone who, like, does content on the internet, you know, I love the fact that he became president again. I love it because, like, the next 4 years are gonna be so fucking funny. It's gonna be so great. It's like the funny thing is that he's not even in office yet, and he's already made like headlines and shit. Like I made a video on him today, and he's not even in office yet. It's so good. Didn't he free Kodak? He did. I have no idea. I got no clue.
Or is she black?
She is always
But you know
identified as a black.
We have to win in November, or we're not going to have Pennsylvania. They'll change the name. They're going to change the name of Pennsylvania.
What are we going to change it to, Trumpy?
Like you'll go
What are they
person,
going to change it to?
woman, man, camera, TV. So they say, could you repeat that? So I said, yeah. So it's person, woman, man, camera, TV. Okay, that's very good. If you get it in order, you get extra points. Silence of the Lamb. Has anyone ever seen the Silence of the Lamb?
Good movie.
The late, great Hannibal Lecter. He's a wonderful man.
Does he mean the actor? He has to mean the actor. There's no way he means the actual character. The late, great Hannibal Lecter.
Sometimes we'd have a friend for dinner.
We are also it's hot here in Australia, man. That's
for the
why.
people
It's hot.
Puerto Rico. We love Puerto Rico.
It's Puerto Rico. It's Puerto Rico, bro.
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
He took showers with the other pros. They came out of there. They said, "Oh my God, that's
He's a genius,
unbelievable."
but people hate him for some reason. I hope I got deodorant on. No, it doesn't matter. It's my room anyways. I don't give a shit. What was I gonna say? People hate Trump because of like. I'll be honest. All right. If you give him time to set up a speech, it's not that bad. But when he's going off his dome, just the way he phrases things, it's not what he necessarily says. It's just the way he phrases it. And when it's taken out of context, it's just like, what the fuck? It's just like, what is going on, bro? Which is why I love it, because it's just...
Look at my African American over here. Look at him. Are you the greatest? Do you know what I'm talking about? Okay. This is a tough hurricane. One of the wettest we've ever seen from the standpoint of water.
Like, what the fuck, man? One of the wettest I've ever seen from the standpoint of water. Oh, my God. You know what the second wettest thing is? Your mum after I finish with her.
I'll kiss every guy, man and woman, man and woman. Look at that guy, how handsome he is. I'll kiss him. Not with a lot of enjoyment, but that's okay. I think we're going to have a good night tonight. Are we going home to watch television? I think we're going to have a good night tonight.
Oh, look at that tech, bro. Look at the flick of the wrist, man. Look at him. Oh, shit.
I'm the one that brought
I'd like to see him put up a basket, bro. I
back
reckon he got
football.
it.
By the way, I brought back Big Ten football. It was me, and I'm very happy to do it. And
All right,
people of Ohio are very proud of me. Where I could stand in the middle of Fifth Avenue and shoot somebody, and I wouldn't lose any voters, okay? It's like incredible.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny about that statement? That's true. He could literally stand in the middle of the street, shoot some dude, and people would be like, the guy probably deserved it. That's what's fucking funny. That's what's funny, is that he wouldn't actually lose any followers.
I would say happy birthday, Kamala. She's turning 60.
This is so funny,
Did you get her some fries?
I think I'll get her some flowers.
Why not to beat her
Maybe
again?
I'll get her some fries. You're right, that might be. I'll give her some McDonald's. I'll get her a McDonald's hamburger.
Thank you.
No. They're remaking Indiana Jones without Harrison Ford. You can't do that. And now they're making Ghostbusters with only women. What's going on?
Yeah, what the hell is going on? Ghostbusters with only women? God damn. Indiana Jones without Harrison Ford? What the fuck is this, man? This is funny, bro. This There's part 2 and 3. Oh my god. Should I watch the other parts? I should. I have to. Wait. This guy made more Trump insane quotes.
White male.
Wait. I need to go. I need to go toilet and grab a drink. I'll be back in a second. Alright, I'm back. Alright. Gotta watch this.
White males way up. White males have gone through the roof. White males way up. Abdul is the head of the Taliban. He is still the head of the Taliban. And I told Abdul, don't do it anymore. You do it anymore, you're going to have problems. And he said, why do you send me a picture of my house? I said, you're going to have to figure that out, Abdul. 2 days ago, he
all right, you can bash Trump all you want, right? But that is one of the biggest big dick moves in the history of ever. Of when Trump said that, what was it, the leader of ISIS or whatever it was, when he sent the guy, he said, don't do anything else. And the guy's like, what? Sent him a picture of his goddamn fucking house. Like, that is big balls move. Like, who else fucking does that? Man just was like, yeah, don't fuck with me. Sends a picture of his house.
said he would take his pants off and moon everybody, and that's fine. Nobody reports that. I'm like the father. I consider myself to be the father of fertilization, remember? You know, I have a friend, big guy, one of the biggest in the world. In terms of computer, I would say he's probably about as good as you get.
Remember when Hillary barked into her mic? And then this happened at a Trump rally.
This is something you shouldn't have. What was that? Is that a dog? Uh-oh. It's Hillary. It's Rubio. Palm trees are hit by hurricanes. With them, it's like ho-hum. Do you ever see everything's gone except the palm trees? Because they've been hit by hurricanes for 2 million years, and they see a hurricane coming and they just go boom, boom. You ever see it? Boom, boom. You know that paper is more sophisticated now than computers. Thank you very much. Where's Gaze for Trump? You don't look good.
Gaze for Trump! You don't look good.
Next, I said, so there's a shark 10 yards away from the boat, 10 yards, or here. Do I get electrocuted if the boat is sinking, water goes over the battery, the boat is sinking? Do I stay on top of the boat and get electrocuted? Or do I jump over by the shark and not get electrocuted? Because I will tell you, he didn't know the answer. He said, you know, nobody's ever asked me that question. I said, I think it's a good question. I think there's a lot of electric current coming through that water. Now, all I know about...
What the fuck was he even on about? I didn't even know what he was talking about. My brain's I'm sorry, but my brain is bamboozled over that. I have no idea what the hell he was going on.
About magnets is this. Give me a glass of water. Let me drop it on the magnets. That's the end of the magnets. The China
is he giving head, bro?
Has total respect for Donald Trump and for Donald Trump's very, very large brain. He said,
but nah, you could tell the way he hesitated. He wanted to say cock. You 100% right there when he said, like, you know he wanted to say, he wanted to say.
I don't care how
his
sick
penis.
you are. I don't care if you just came back from the doctor and he gave you the worst possible prognosis, meaning it's over. You won't be around in 2 weeks. Doesn't matter. Hang out till November 8th. Get out and vote. And then,
you're gonna die tomorrow? No, you're not. Just wait. Wait a little bit to November 8th.
All I'm gonna say is, we love you and we will remember you always. This is an island surrounded by water, big water, ocean water. The people
wait, what was he talking about?
by water.
Like, is he talking about Australia? Because I mean, that's the only like we're the only like country that's like a massive country of like massive islands surrounded by water. It's just like big ocean, big water, ocean water.
Big water, ocean water. The people of India are going crazy that President Obama was constantly chewing gum. And then on top of that, he took it out of his mouth, put it back. You can't do it. It's disgusting. If they win this election, every one of you will be gone. But on the other hand, their windmills are causing whales to die in numbers never seen before. No. What's your favorite thing here? I like it all. I like it all. It's all good stuff. Great American food.
I love it. He just don't give a fuck, man. Like there's a health crisis in America. And what does this man do? Fucking McDonald's.
And it'll be very interesting to see at the end of this evening how many are left.
Do you prefer McDonald's or Wendy's?
I like them all. Could I ask you a question?
Great American food.
How do you do it? I say, do what? How do you get up in the morning and put your pants on? Why do you put the pants on? I'll explain it to you someday.
Oh my fucking god, bro. Wait, there's one more.
And?
Trump's weirdest yeah, here we go.
He referred to my hands. If they're small, something else must be small. I guarantee you there's no problem. I guarantee it. I'm very highly educated. I know words. I have the best words. O'Rourke voted again.
What do you mean by that? I know words. I have the best words. What? The fuck does that mean?
The border wall? Oh, that's a good thing to him. He voted against Kate's law, and he voted for Obama. But they want Starlink. So I said, whatever it is, let's sell. I called Elon. I say, and you can't get it. It's really popular. It's very hard to get. But they need it, and they need big doses of it, like fast. And people are flushing toilets 10 times, 15 times, as opposed to once. They end up using more water.
All right, why are you flushing the toilet 10 times, all right? Sometimes you might need to flush it twice. You know, as a man who eats a lot of protein, takes protein shakes and all that kind of stuff, sometimes I need to flush it twice. The fuck you flushing more, like, maybe 3 times max if it's bad. The hell you need to flush it 4, 5, let alone 10, 15 times. Come on, man. What are we on about here?
So EPA is looking at that very strongly.
So everybody wants a blizzard. What the hell is a blizzard?
He didn't get an Emmy for his TV program 3 years in a row, and he started tweeting that the Emmys were rigged against him.
Should have gotten it.
This.
I did everything right, and they indicted me. If you repeat them out of order.
He'll say something crazy like, I have a blue car, the bluest car. That's legit. I remember when Shane Gillis was describing of how he talks when it comes to Trump and how you described it. I think it was Shane Gillis of how it is. It's literally him. Like, he describes something and then he like re-describes it with another word. Like, look at this room. It's such a beautiful room. I have a blue car. It's the bluest car ever. Like, I walked in this room. I said, wow, look at this. Such a beautiful room. Like, I looked at my phone. I saw an Instagram baddie. She had a big ass. And I said, wow, that's a fat ass. Like, that's how he speaks. It's so great.
It's okay, but you know, it's not as good. But then when you go back about 20, 25 minutes later and they say, go back to that question. They don't tell you this. Go back to that question and repeat them. Can you do it? And you go, person, woman.
Was this from the earlier video? I still have no idea what he means by this.
Camera, TV. They say, that's amazing. How did you do that? I do it because I have like a good memory, because I'm cognitively there. As bad as that hurricane was, and that was a bad one. That was a big water job, right? It kept coming in and going back. They couldn't get rid of it.
My mom is the strongest woman I know.
She should
this
be
is
running.
not about.
Which means what? No more Oreos. No more Oreos.
Hey. What do you mean no more Oreos, bro? Thank God he's on Australia. Don't take away the Oreos, bro.
No more Oreos.
Nah, man, I need my Oreo
it's going to be
McFlurry,
tough
bro.
getting off Oreos.
I want to make
Mr.
sure.
President, can you let him finish, sir?
No, he doesn't know how to do that. He has,
You'd be
you know,
surprised.
You call.
You know exactly what he fucking meant by that. You know exactly what
Women, you don't like fat pigs, dogs, slobs, and disgusting animals. Your Twitter account.
Only Rosie O'Donnell.
You know something? I remember that. Wait. Pull that one back. That one's so good.
You don't like fat pigs, dogs, slobs, and disgusting animals. Your Twitter account.
Only Rosie O'Donnell.
You know, something very nice just happened to me. A man came up to me and he handed me his Purple Heart. I always wanted to get the Purple Heart. This was much easier. A travesty. It was vicious. It was water. The water was the worst we'd ever seen. It was a water hurricane. That's what it was. Because it's sort of gross to talk about, right? So I won't talk about the fact that people have to flush their toilet 15 times. Okay. I will not talk about it. I'll only talk about showers and, okay, but there is 3 things. I won't talk about it. They say the new thing is hydrogen cars, but they're having a problem. If it explodes, you end up about 7 blocks away and you're dead. We have a tremendous problem in New York because President Obama would not stop the flights. So now we've got Ebola. She did things that nobody would ever think of. Now she wants to do transgender operations on illegal aliens that are in prison.
I fucking love it so much, man. It's so funny. Like I know people hate it, right? Because they actually live in America. But me, for someone who doesn't live in America and sees this, it's hilarious. Like I love this for the content. Because it's just like, it's so funny. That was part 3. So we watched it. So this is part 1, 2. That was part 3. It was like, oh my God. I am so grateful. I am so grateful that Trump won the election. Because the next 4 years is going to be so fucking hilarious. It's going to be so great. I love it so much. I'm going to love it. It's going to be so great, so much great content. Every day I'm going to wake up and there's going to be something new that Trump has said that's going to be so funny. It's going to be really funny. And I love it because people there's so many overreactions as well. Like when I saw the like when he won, and then The View was like freaking out, calling him like the second coming of Hitler and stuff like that. That's just so stupid. It's so dumb. It really is. But man, it's I can't, bro. It's so funny. It's fucking hilarious, bro. It's fucking hilarious. Woo, I love it so much. I got some things that I want to react to before I play some games. I want to play a little bit of League. I know, again, but what's it called? This depresses me severely, extremely severely. The Batman, I loved that movie so much. Like, Dark Knight is my favorite superhero movie ever because of like, I think it's because of the nostalgia and like the performance of Heath Ledger as the Joker. Nothing will ever top that. But to me, the Batman is easily number 2. Easily 110% number 2 right up there as my 2 favorite superhero movies ever. And the fact that the Batman 2 has now been delayed a year again and it's not coming out till October 2027, it honestly depresses me. And like this is legit my reaction.
No! This is not how this was supposed to go. I had it all planned out.
Yeah, that's honestly how I felt about this whole entire situation. It better be hella worth it to wait another year. I think it will be. I like I said, especially with the way, like, I haven't watched it yet. I really need to get around to it. But like, I've heard that the Penguins miniseries, I heard it was fucking amazing. Like on IMDb, it has an 8.7. That's with 149,000 reviews. That's fucking crazy. That's insane. Who's producing it? I think it's Matt Reeves is directing it, so he directed the first one as well. So I mean, like, that's what's good. Like, you know, it's in safe hands because Matt Reeves did a amazing. I mean, he's like in terms of his direction in general, he like you have to trust this guy. This is one of those directors where it's like, yeah, you can if something gets delayed, it's fine. Because like Cloverfield, amazing movie. And then I'm not sure about Let Me In, but I know Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, amazing movie. War of the Planet of the Apes, amazing movie. And then you have the Batman as well. He was a producer for Lift, so that's fine. He was not a director or a writer, thank God, because I heard that this movie was fucking horrible. But besides that, when it comes to him directing movies and writing them, you know he's gonna do a great job. Because everything that he's like directed and written so far, like especially in the last, like, you know, I don't know about like the Pale Bearer. It's got fucking what's his name from Friends in it. But like besides that, Cloverfield, like I said, amazing movie. Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, War of the Planet of the Apes, amazing movie. And then you have the Batman as well, which he directed and wrote. Like you know that it's gonna be good. Like, you know that it's just like, listen guys, like it sucks, but at the same time, we can have faith that it's still gonna be good for the fact that he's like writing and directing it. So that's fine. That's where it's just like, all right, we it's fine. It's fine. It sucks, but it's fine. We still gotta have faith. We still have to have faith, especially because of how great the first one was as well. Yeah, it's like it was meant to come out. Like, is this like the 3rd time it's gotten pushed back or something? Like yeah, like wasn't it originally meant to come out next year at some point? Yeah, look. No. Where is it? Yeah, after being delayed from its initial October 2025 and then October 2027, it was meant to come out next year in October. Then it got pushed back to October 2026, and now it's not coming out to October 2077. Like, oh, it's just. But like filming for it hasn't even begun. That's why. Like filming it says here filming that won't begin for it until April next year. So, I mean, that's why it's like what, another 4 months away. So that's understandable of like why. Like I bet it was meant to like film earlier, but like who knows the reasons why. It's maybe scheduling or something like that. That Cloverfield was good. Yeah, like Cloverfield is a really good movie. But yeah. But like I said, with the fact that like the Penguins miniseries did so well, which I eventually need to get around. I'm just hopeless when it comes to watching stuff a lot of the times. But yeah, I've only heard like good things about it. Like I have heard nothing bad about the Penguin. Like, where is it? It really baffles me how this is Colin Farrell as well, because it looks nothing like him. Like, the amount of makeup that he's gone through. Like, this man is a sexy-ass man, and then they make him look like a fucking... like, this is what Colin Farrell looks like. And then this is what he looks like as Penguin. Like, it's kind of insane. But, yeah. So, yeah, I have faith. Creator is Lauren LaFranc. Just got clothes thrown into my room. Thank you. She did... what else did she produce? Chuck. So she's big on TV. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I heard Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was pretty decent at first. I don't know how it went after that. They done fucked him up. Bro, they did, man. Let me move my clothes. I hate when my clothes sit on my bed. Ugh. But like the fact that they made a like Batman TV show without Batman in it, like, is pretty amazing. Like, I'm trying to see, like, I don't think what's his name, Robert Pattinson was like in this miniseries at all, which kind of like it baffles me. It's just like, man, this series was so good, and it didn't even have like, it's a Batman show, and it didn't even have the Batman in it. Like, the fuck. And the thing is that, like, where a lot of TV shows go wrong is like season finales and all that kind of stuff, or, you know, like series finales. Do I like any of the Sonic movies? I haven't actually watched any of them. I'm gonna be honest. I haven't actually watched any of them. Like I said, because I play so many video games, because all I do in my spare time is go gym and play games, right? So because I play so many games, I just don't fucking watch anything. It took me 2 years to watch One Piece. I mean, understandable because it's over 1,000 episodes, but like, it took me that long to like catch up on One Piece. But the fact that like this show, like, it, and apparently the season finale was like amazing, like really, really good. Because like, it's only this, like there's no, I don't think there's gonna be a season 2 for this, like at all. I think it's literally just like a mini series, just to like further the plot for the, like, I don't know if you have to watch this to understand the Batman 2. I don't think so. It's more of just less of like a, oh, here's what's going on between heads. You got ads on the lives, bro? Oh, do I? Fucking bastards. Gets me, what can I say? Just... Donnie needs every cent he can get. Oh, shit. Oh, I saw this. This is... That is sponsorship? Yeah. Look at this. This is funny as. No hesitation, and it's not like he missed a little bit. He knew where he was aiming. This man knew he was aiming for that chick's head. He was just like, yeah, she's going down, bro. She is going down. He shot her right in the fucking eye, man. Oh my god, bro. Oh Jesus, that's bad. That's so funny though.
My guy,
I saw this, so women always talk about like, oh, guys complain too much about how hard the dating scene is out there, blah, 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 blah. It is. And this video right here 100% proves it.
So one of my guy friends gave me permission to make a Hinge account for him because I was telling him how easy dating is with dating apps. And he was telling me that it's incredibly difficult. And I was like, Pete, you must be doing something wrong. And he gave me permission to create an account for him and just run the account. I've been a virtual boy for 3 days, and I've never felt this bad about myself. I feel like a freaking loser trying to get these girls to like me. And I'm starting to hate women because I'm like, when I say I mean Pete, because that's the account I'm using. Pete's about a 6. But I'm so desperate, I'm liking the 2s and the 3s, and even they won't like me back, Pete, which is a 6. So what level of delusion has entered women's heads? Like, what is going on? It is so difficult dating as a boy. I hate it. I'm on day 3 of being a boy, and I hate women, and I'm more depressed.
I will say, like, I'm not going to toot my own horn here too much, guys, all right? I am a good-looking man. I work out at the gym. Look, I got a nice build, all right? If I look at my Hinge account, all right? I have currently got, in my matches, I've got about, in the hidden and their turn, I have got almost 120. Almost 120. I think that out of all those 120, the amount that I've, like, met up with would have to be, like, maybe 5 or 6 or something like that. Yeah, that's the rate. That is, it's not easy. It's not. And they come out like, oh, but it's so easy to have it. No, it ain't. It ain't easy. It's fucked out here. It's difficult. It's really, really hard. And that doesn't even take in consideration of my Tinder app as well, man. I'll catch you later, Frankie. I'll probably, I'll still be on. I'm going to play some League after I watch these, like, next couple videos that I want to watch. Little short things. Yes. When white guys hear that Japan has a birth rate problem, my time has come. The Orient needs me.
You said that money.
No, it's got copyrighted music in it. I can't play that.
People perceive us as weird as a couple because we don't look like how they want us to look.
A masculine presenting woman.
And I am a feminine presenting straight man. I say, I have a girlfriend, so why do you dress the way that you do? Because I like it. I like to be cute. Period. People perceive us
100% each to their own, but she pegs him without a doubt. This image right here confirms it. She 100% pegs this man without a goddamn doubt. Like, I would, it's very, yeah, he takes it. He takes it. He probably likes it too. Oh, I saw this. Oh, look at this. Wait. This is what happens, all right? This is a great example of fuck around and find out. Look at this, bro. She's like, and then, oh shit! Boom! Oh shit! She got knocked the fuck out. Do you see that man's stance too? Do you see that's the Muay Thai stance, bro. He had the, as soon as you see someone put their arms up like this and they go like this, run. Just don't even try to fight them. They're gonna knock your ass out. If you see someone pull this stance, just get the fuck out of there. Don't even bother. Say, I'm sorry, you win. Here's $100. Have a good day. That's what you do. Trust me, it's a smarter move.
Why do we bring that in the kitchen? I thought it needed to be in the center.
It's guys. It's cow poop.
It needed to be in the center of the house.
First we do it here, then. Okay.
I just don't understand why there's cow manure in the kitchen, to be honest.
They're lighting it on fire.
Cow is considered God.
Just because cows considered God doesn't mean you light their shit on fire.
But it's poop on the kitchen table.
It has some antimicrobial properties. So this is why it is used to purify the things.
What the? I try to be very respectful of their customs, their culture, and everything like that. But I draw the line, I draw my boundaries at this right here. This is disgusting.
I agree with this woman. Respect cultures, but you know what? Just because you can respect the culture does not mean that they're not up for criticism, all right? Okay? There's some things where it's just like...
हर गेट पे गोमूत्र का छिड़काव कर दो.
हाँ जरा से कर दो. हाँ कर दे.
Sprinkle what?
शुद्धि हो
जाएगी. Cow urine.
है ना उससे.
I'm just pouring few drops of cow urine.
Why?
A few drops, just few drops.
Why?
I told you that it has some antimicrobial properties. This is why it is used. Okay.
I don't want my house to smell like a petting zoo.
It will go away. It will go away.
It really smells like cow poop in the house now.
Hey, no shit, because they're burning shit.
I don't understand how you can hate.
Like... should I be racist? I could be really racist right now. I have walked into an Indian family's house before, and it smelled really fucking bad. This explains why. This explains it. I understand it now. What the fuck, bro? What the fuck? Just oh my god! What the fuck? Like, not just the cow poop, but then the urine as well. Jesus Christ, man. I'm just fucking, like, my brain. I'm fucking, I don't know what's going on anymore, man. I don't fucking know anymore. I don't know. Alright, well, we're gonna play some games now. Fucking, after that, man, my brain needs a refresh, I'm gonna be honest. I can't. Oh, Jesus. Alright, before I start this, I need to go take a piss. I need a snack, too. I'm kinda Talking shit with my dad. Well, not talking shit, but, you know, chatting. It's Brian playing. Bridge of Progress? The fuck game? Oh, it's ARAM, yeah. Oh, why does it say normal? Shouldn't it say ARAM? ARAM. I was playing ARAM now, it's fine, it was fun. Alright. Whoa. Poppy support, pretty good.
Humanity can be so much more.
Going up against Vex.
Time to make an impact.
Just orange squirted. Yeah. I'm peeling the layers back. Oh, fuck. Oh. What'd you get? I need to check something. If I play music, because my stream's not set up the way I usually have it, will this play through YouTube as well? No, it won't. Okay, that's fine then. That's cool. Alright, we're good. Just because of copyright, you know. Can't have it be playing through the YouTube. Yo, what's up, man? 22 degrees outside in Japanese. That's neat. Okay. What is it outside at the moment? Yeah, it is. It's 21. It's still warm though. Me at least. I overheat really easily. I hate anything above 20 degrees. Once it starts to get to 25, then I just want to die. You know what I mean? That's just, alright. That's just me personally. I just realized I have 2 open bottles of water. Jesus. It's not good.
I like buying first.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
The best defense is a good magic-absorbing Colossus.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
I don't know why life chose me, but I'm glad it did.
Minions have spawned.
Oh, just farted.
People live such tiny lives.
Now I've been doing not too bad on mid lane recently, but we'll see how we go.
Going to sleep
there she is.
means saying goodbye.
Now this first passive is very important. For that exact reason.
Let me do the heavy lifting.
Bastard stopped me from I missed a minion. It's fine though. There's another one. It's fine. It's fine. Chill. Chill.
First blood.
I sleep, wake, I break.
Donnie? Can't be doing this, man. CS lead is what's most important. Early game kills come second. CS lead is what comes first.
Which way's the fun?
Fuck off. No, so we're only 3 behind. That's not too bad.
Always big enough.
I'm gonna use this here, which I don't really like to, because it takes up it does use a lot of mana. That's fine.
It's Pancho Claw.
Need to pop this. She missed. She didn't get cannon. That's good. That's good for me.
It goes by in a
So I don't want to recall just yet. Stop her from recalling too, which is good. I like to recall once I have enough for, like, about, what is it, 1200? Because I want enough for Cinder and Boots. That's always my goal.
I'm supposed to be. Not so sure. I fell in love with the crash.
Okay, now I kind of want to force her to recall now because it is cannon wave, and I do want her to lose cannon. But I do kind of at the same time want to fuck her up. So that's what I am going to do.
Let's do this then.
All right, she's being smart now. She's
Excuse me, but which king are we on now?
All right, now she is. So I'm going to recall now with next wave coming through.
An ally has been slain.
I think I have CS advantage, so I don't know if I necessarily will use a TP. What wave is this? This is cannon wave. I'm going to actually. I should have from the start, but it's fine. Don't know where she is at. There she is. Once I get Cinders as well, Cinders makes like farming so much easier. It's actually insane. Now with this, I just want to like try to see, even if I like don't hit the get final hit, I still get that CS. I may be a terrible player at this game, but I am learning. I have begun to learn recently. I feel like I've started to get better. Especially since I started playing Galio. I feel like Galio is really easy to play.
The way they swish.
Fuck that up.
An enemy has been slain.
Gotta watch that CS. I'm using my Q too much. Like I know I need to put pressure on her, but you know, I think where I am at the moment is fine.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Somehow I always end up in the center of
Try and stop her from getting that cannon. It's fine though.
Bring it down a notch.
someone who won't break. Lights out.
she recalling? If she is, this is big for me.
I am not going back on the pedestal. Not.
Yeah, I think she has. I don't really want to recall until
I don't break easy.
An ally has been slain.
The best defense is me.
I don't want to recall until TP is up.
Magic goes in, might comes out. And back! At last, a worthy opponent.
Guys, I just caught a fly in my hand. Holy shit, that's some ninja move right there. Jesus.
I love walking. It sounds like thunder. Need a break from clobbering.
I kind of do want to recall because I have enough for first item here. What cannon? No, it's cannon wave. I can't. You can't recall on a cannon wave.
Okay.
At last, a change of scenery. Smash!
Well, look at you.
An ally has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed.
Don't even think about it.
Shut down.
Time for some.
An ally has been slain.
I'm doing good. I've got 8.1 CS, 8.5 CS per minute. I'm ahead by 16. I've got first item. I'm very close to getting boots as well. So I feel like so far I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good.
Completely unfair. I didn't ask to be this impressive.
She's got first item as well, which is fine. Understandable.
I fought a house once. Pretty sure. The guy that made me, he was pretty good, right?
She's looking for an angle to try and fight.
Turret plating will soon fall.
Oh, no, not lag, not lag. All right now.
Justice!
What, did she think I was gonna let her get away with that? Just like going to attack my jungler? Hell nah, bro. And look at this, still able to get wave too. Okay, maybe not all of it, but you know what I mean.
It's not easy when everyone looks up to you. I got the big guy.
An enemy has been
She has
slain.
TP though, which she will use. So I do have TP advantage.
An ally has been
Does she?
slain.
Did she use TP? Did she use it at some point? I don't remember. And yeah, I think she might have.
Apparently, I'm some sort of big deal. Bring it.
I'm gonna recall and TP because I want to get my Mercury treads.
Doesn't come with instructions.
Team has destroyed a turret. Enemy killing spree.
I haven't been to many places.
Okay, that's Tryndamere.
Like this one.
I'm a level ahead of him, but it's Trin. I'm not taking my chances with this man. He has 2 items. Bro.
An ally has been slain.
I better get fucking turret, man.
An enemy has been slain. Shut down.
I didn't choose to come to life, but I definitely prefer it. Big blast! There's only room for one.
Enemy killing spree.
Hammer fist!
An enemy has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Oh yeah.
Everyone stay put.
Good start for Donnie.
Feel the brain! Who wants to get protected? Right! Let's do though.
I got the assist out of that. I'm happy. Somewhat worth. Yeah, I might recall here, honestly. No, I don't have an actually. If I can get, I might stick around for this wave.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Enemy rampage. Enemy double kill.
You know, I'm getting the fuck out of there.
I might not understand, but that doesn't mean my loss.
Yeah, I didn't have enough mana for that.
I don't know what this is. I bet it's great, though.
An ally has been slain.
Can someone please get the pigeons out of my head? They say I'm made of petricite. I say I'm all guts.
Really? He followed? That thing fucking followed me there?
Fight me, small warrior person.
An enemy has been slain.
Worth it. Worth the flash. Not gonna lie.
Let us make violence, fellow rockman. I'm tired of punching.
Did we get that dragon, by the way? Yeah, we did. Alright, cool.
An enemy has been slain.
Well, hello.
An ally has been slain.
I love Demacia. It's the only place I've been.
An ally has been slain. You have slain an enemy.
See what?
Too easy.
Oh, how did that?
Let's move. I've got
I'm pissed off I didn't get the cannon. That pisses me off. Excuse me. I need to recall some item.
Time for some fresh mortar. It doesn't fit. Well, guess I'll just hold it.
So like, because I use a overlay, it tells me to go for Zhonya's first, but I like to go for Thornmail for that extra, especially because they got Tryndamere.
An enemy has been slain.
I feel like Zhonya's gonna be good. I mean,
Double kill. Shut down. An enemy has been slain.
I'm going. You try moving 300 tons.
the catch wave at the bottom here. Advance this lane a little bit more.
Magic!
guys can't stop me, bro. They really think that they can do something to me.
Slain. Has destroyed a turret.
Good stuff, Mordekaiser.
Majestic. Is that what I'm supposed to do?
That's what we need him doing as well. All we need him is just to keep pushing top lane. It's fine. If he dies here, that's fine, because he got a turret, and he did a bit of damage to the inhib turret as well. And now Kindred is top lane, so we can now get Drake. And that's Soul too. Like, if anything, they should have just sent one lane. Like, look how much he's delaying them.
Double kill. An ally has been slain.
Soul. Good stuff. Care for Trend. I don't know where Trendamir is, but he's here somewhere.
It's hard to be a symbol.
There he is.
An enemy has been slain.
If I TP, I'd go bottom lane here, but...
Feel the brain. Get behind me, huddled masses.
I'm just gonna push lane. They can fight that. Right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna help with this, and then I'm gonna instantly TP bot. Popped up. Bitch. Oh, I got Baron. No, he can push this out. Oh, maybe not.
People vanish. New ones take places.
Oh, she wants to. They want to go. Okay. Don't worry about it. The fuck out of there. I thought one of them fucked off. Jesus. Yeah, maybe not. I really want that bottom turret, man. I'm just gonna keep going for it.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
What should I break next?
When you have Baron, you gotta split push. Baron is for split pushing.
Your team
Get
has
as many
destroyed
turrets
a
as
turret.
possible.
Has destroyed a turret. An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Now it's just like, who do they want to go for? Me or...
An enemy has been slain.
You know, because then who are they going to go for? Me or Mordekaiser? They can't go for both, so they have to split up, and then it's easy pickings from there. Especially MF, that was big help by MF. I wasn't sure whether he had was it Undying or whatever it's called.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. Your team has destroyed a turret. Killing spree. Your team has
That's it,
destroyed
GG's. Big diff. Get the fuck out of here. What the easy? S rank, bro. I didn't do damage, but I didn't fucking die. I just tanked, bro. Pushed lanes. That was it, man. That's all I needed to do. Too easy, bruv. Piss. shit. No. Not dealing with that. Not dealing with that. Not fucking dealing with that bullshit. Ogmore and Jin.
Time to make an impact.
Is this like a Jin mid situation? I dealt with this the other day when I was playing a Swain. I think so, yeah. Either Kog'Maw or Jin's gonna be mid. Sion's definitely top. And Teemo's gotta be a support. Diana's gotta be jungle. So it's either Kog'Maw or Jin is their mid laner, I'm guessing. Could be Cog mid. Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. What's up, man? Apes in the ground. I think either one. I think I should be alright. I think Galio works, goes well into either of them. Yeah. I think Galio should be fine either way. Yeah, it is Kog'Maw mid. You are right. It was Kog'Maw mid. What was the drama today? You missed it? I watched CoffeeZilla's video on the whole entire Valve and CSGO gambling situation. And then also talked about how... talked about a couple things. Did I watch anything else? I reacted to a funny video of funny videos of Donald Trump, and I also talked about how Batman 2 is getting delayed, which kind of sucks, and they're just watching a couple other stupid videos. And yeah. And then I'm also going to be making a video on Wikipedia. Cog can bully you if he can lane for free. Should be alright. This is... Just remember this as well. This is Iron. Alright, I suck. But I've been doing... but I've been doing alright. Ever since I went from support to mid lane, and I've been doing not too bad. My farming has been pretty decent. Alright, I just gotta focus on farming and not let him bully me, but it should be alright. We'll see how it goes.
Like thunder.
When it comes to low elo, it's not about who's better, it's about who's... He doesn't have flash either. So he doesn't have flash and no TP, so... that should help me significantly. Just gotta watch out for his passive, but I'm not looking for kills early game anyways. Once you got roasted by a kid on COD, so he started calling him every insult in the book until he cried and left. I mean, valid. I mean, if he starts it, you gotta finish it, bro.
Minions have spawned.
Also, it's Teemo top and Scion support.
They made me
That
to
is
stop
weird.
magic, and yet I hate when it's gone.
One day I'll get that iron though, chat. One day.
It's hard to be a simple when you've got a soul.
Fucked up. I didn't mean to do that early, but it's fine. Okay, fucked up again. Alright, chat. This is not a good start to my farm. But it's alright. Alright, we'll fuck up. Okay.
Wanna go?
The new Mr. Beast drama is crazy. Really? Is Mr. Beast drama? Again? Not again.
You're supposed to be a symbol of what? I'm not so sure.
Carry for missed it. Oh god, what the fuck, bro? Is it, Olga, what are you on about, man? There's Olga lore. There's more.
I wish they'd chisel me a friend. Someone who won't break.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
I could flash and kill him, but I don't know if that's a good idea. Flash Torn, I kill? Yeah, I'm thinking that. Wait, after this. I wanna secure this. Oh, no, maybe not.
Going to sleep means saying goodbye.
Fuck! I fucked it! Brother, I fucked it! I fucked it! I fucked it! Oh, I fucked it up! Oh, I fucked the flash. Nah, I fucked it. 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 It's fine. It's fine. No, it's fine. It's fine. We can recover. I'm ahead in CS. It's fine. I fucked that bad, but it's chill. It happens. I messed that up so bad. I fucked it up so bad. It's cause of the tower. Nah, it's not your bad. That's my bad. I should have pulled it off. But yeah, it's because of his shield and shit. I don't don't fucking know. It's chill. I can still win lane here. I just gotta focus on the farm. I'll tell you what I gotta maybe wait. Just, I reckon I wait for his engages. You know what I mean? I'm ahead in level, which is fine. So that's good. Yeah, I'm still ahead in level, which is a good sign.
It goes by in a flash. My wings, your face.
Totally forgot he had barrier. Yeah, it's alright. I burned his shit, so. So I just gotta do that every single time. I'm just gonna save my Q for every time he gets too close. You know what I mean? And then every single time he chases after me, if I can just Q him and just like, you know, slowly get his health down, I think I should be alright. I'm currently 10 up in CS, which is good. Put this here, because Diana's got... Yeah, there she is.
Enemy killing spree.
I said I'm all guts.
I am going to use Q here, because I do want that. I'm going to wait for him to push this wave here.
An enemy has been slain.
Powerful magic.
Enemy rampage.
That was good. That was good. That was a good engage. I probably could have finished him there, but I'm not really looking for the finish. I'm just looking to, you know, I'm just looking to make sure I secure CS. You know what I mean? That was a good engage though. That was a very good engage. You want to hover top of the lane knowing Diana is bot side? Okay.
I fought a house once. Pretty sure I won. Well, hello.
If I can recall about like what's he doing? It's about 1500, I reckon.
Take the first swing.
I'm losing Kane. It's fine. Doing a bit of lag here, but should be alright. Not too hectic.
And new ones taking places.
I'm dealing with a bit of lag, which should be fine. I haven't got any mana. I ran out of mana. I've used up a bit too much. I can hold out for a couple minutes. I can hold out.
Apparently, I'm some sort of big deal.
I'm just gonna be very scarce in how I use abilities.
Need a break from club.
An enemy is unstoppable.
Can't recall yet. Let him push this wave. I'll let him have this wave. After cannon, I gotta... If they don't kill him here, I'm gonna be very pissed. I just sent it. I probably shouldn't have sent it as hard, but it's fine. I am lagging a little bit. This stream is lagging too.
We lost that one. Let's go fight something else. going. You try moving 300 tons.
Alright guys, I am experiencing a decent amount of lag. If this keeps on going, I will have to end stream. Because I can't, yeah, I mean, I'm at 1,000 ping. Look at this fucking shit.
An enemy has been slain.
Who wants to get protected? Wonder what lies beyond this land. Something to find. Let me do the heavy lifting.
Shut down.
What should I break next? To the chin! Take you all on! Throw it down! I don't know why life chose me, but I'm glad it did. Heads! Hammer fist! Demacia calls. At last, a change of scenery. Freedom punch! Feel the brain! That's it!
Turret plating will fall soon. An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
What do you look?
Shut down. Enemy double kill.
Get your guard up! Win! Big blow! A worthy Can someone please get the pigeons out of my head?
Your turret has been
The guy that
destroyed.
made me, he was pretty good,
An
right?
enemy is godlike.
Right!
An enemy has been